there are warning signs all over cigarette packages and plenty of infomercials, but what about secondhand smoke? I was talking to my producer before we started the show, and she actually had a concern that I'm going to tell you. Her parents love to go gambling, and my parents do too, by the way. They go to Miccosukee and they have fun. What happens when you go to Miccosukee or when you walk in? You know, it's what is it?
Well, you have this cloud of smoke.
You have a cloud of smoke when you walk in. You're like pushing it aside, you know. And that's secondhand smoke. Right. Just as dangerous, right? Talk to me about being around something like that.
Absolutely. So, I think that all of the advice that we try to give our patients, we try to make it scientific based. So things that are proven, that are research based. And I think there's just loads of evidence of the effects of the primary effects of smoking, and also the secondary effects of smoking. So it's very clear the link between smoking and the carcinogenic effect, or the risk of developing cancer, and not just lung cancer, many types of cancer.
And now that you brought up lung cancer, we have a biodigital human, and maybe you could just kind of show us exactly what happens to the lungs and what effects we experience with not only the intake of smoking firsthand and that secondhand smoke, doctor.
So again, I think that we have to remember that as we inhale the oxygen that eventually goes to our bloodstream, if we're inhaling not just oxygen but smoke, nicotine, and other chemicals from cigarettes, that gets sort of absorbed into our bloodstream. And from the lungs, the bloodstream actually goes to the left side of the heart, and that blood gets pumped to the rest of our body, oxygen-rich blood, but now containing different types of chemicals. So all of these chemicals kind of get filtered and pretty much touch every organ of our bodies. And so that's why every organ basically can be affected by these harmful chemicals.